It's one of the most heated rivalries in sports.
The war started even before kickoff.
From claims of running up the score
Play hurricane football. There's only one way we know how to play the game.
to Catholics versus convicts.
They hated us just as much as we hate them.
The last time they met was 8 years ago, a Miami blowout.
You can label us what you want. You can say whatever you want about us. At the end of the day, I want to make you respect us.
The stakes are high. Both teams highly ranked. All of college football is focused on Miami and Notre Dame. Tonight, an ABC Miami sports special. UM versus Notre Dame, and we've got you covered. Presented by Hard Rock Bet, Florida's only legal sports book.
It is a rainy summer evening in South Florida tonight. Miami Gardens becoming the epicenter of the college football world. The party's on in the parking lot. Everyone's braving the weather. The stage is set. It is number 10 Miami hosting 6th-ranked Notre Dame in this highly anticipated 2025 season opener. Hi, everybody. Welcome down to the sidelines ahead of our pregame show. We've got you covered for the next half hour, taking you all the way up to kickoff between the Canes and the Irish. I'm Josh Moser. Let's start with the visitors, Notre Dame. They won on this field in the Orange Bowl, advancing to the national championship game last year. However, it's a new quarterback. C.J. Carr will make his collegiate debut. It's also a new quarterback for the Canes. Carson Beck paid all of that NIL money to come over from Georgia. He takes over for Cam Ward, and we'll see if the Canes can start off the season in the win column. Notre Dame's on the field. The Canes buses arriving roughly a half hour ago. No Canes walk because of the weather, but there is so much excitement surrounding Beck and what he can bring for this team. The Irish enter this contest 2.5-point favorites. Beck ready to mind all of college football, just how good he is.
It's an opportunity that you don't get many of them, right? I mean, guaranteed we have 12 of these opportunities, and you never take them for granted, no matter who the opponent is. And luckily, like we're starting it out at home, which is going to be dope to be able to go out there and play in front of all those fans in Hard Rock and get to experience that. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Just ran into Beck in the tunnel. He says that he's excited, but he seemed very calm. Remember, he's played in the big games, number one on the road when he was at Georgia, so hopefully he can settle his team's nerves because there are a lot of young players on this Canes team. The fans have a lot of nerves because they know what this rivalry is. The good news, Notre Dame hasn't won a home game for Miami since 1977. This is the latest contest in the rivalry between two of the most storied programs in the sport.
We thought the hostilities had died. I guess we can truthfully say these two teams still don't like each other.
Tonight, the rivalry is renewed.
They're some arrogant son of a... Yes, they are. They're very arrogant. That golden dome helmet, I wish I could scrape the paint off that.
The current players understanding the lore of this matchup, despite not being alive in its heyday.
When I was a kid, it's kind of like the beginning of that kind of like the Catholics versus convicts, that whole thing. So yeah, I mean, obviously growing up in Florida, I'm very aware of what the rivalry is and what it means.
The rivalry beginning in 1955 and then reaching its peak in the famed contest dubbed Catholics versus Convicts in 1988.
The evilness that is, they couldn't handle being second best. They could not handle being last on a totem pole, but it's because of what we did at the University of Miami. Some people call it swagger. I just call it being the best.
The Canes losing that game in a controversial finish. However, Miami rebounding in 1989, ending Notre Dame's 23-game winning streak.
Miami has done it. The longest win streak in Notre Dame history is over.
The Fighting Irish then deciding to take Miami off its schedule in 1990.
Miami fans hate Notre Dame. Who the hell do you think you are? Notre Dame type of people.
A 20-year hiatus following until 2010.
Ecstasy for the Hurricanes and misery for Notre Dame.
Tonight's matchup will be just the 5th in 35 years.
When you compare those two schools, who's going to choose Notre Dame over Miami? Truthfully, I don't know.
Head coach Mario Cristobal, a player in that game. Now he needs the next generation. And our Donovan Campbell speaking to coach. He now joins us live in the parking lot. What's going on, D?
Josh, all I got to say is thank you so much for being inside and keeping me outside with these fans, because they're all crunk and all turned up. And guess what? They all looking for Canes dub. Let's go, Canes!
Love it. The crowd's fired up. Hopefully they'll carry that energy all the way through this contest. Remember, Notre Dame are 2.5-point favorites. We've got more on the other side. Keep it locked on our We Got You Covered pregame show presented by Hard Rock Bet.
Ibis.
Why?
What do you mean? Because Ibises are way cooler. They got long beaks, man. They're cool looking.
The leprechaun, come on now. That one's not even close.
You tell me, like, does a leprechaun even sound like intimidating? Like, be real, like, come on, man.
How are you going to choose the leprechaun over the ibis? Right now, we've got the Canes inside their locker room. They will warm up second. But again, tonight's major storyline, the debut for Carson Beck. On the other side, it's the All-American running back Jeremiah Love for Notre Dame. So we will see if the Canes defense can slow down this aggressive running attack from the Irish. Remember, it's a new QB for them. And then can Carson Beck impose his will with his new team and his first snaps here at Miami? Once again, this is a clash of two of the most storied programs in the history of college football. Tonight is the latest installment. The good news, the Canes winning their last 6 games at home. Once again, the Irish have not won in Miami since 1977. Here is your look at the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They come in ranked 6th in the country. We will see if Miami can win it tonight. We'll see you tonight on Extra. That's it for our We Got You Covered pregame show presented by Hard Rock Bet.